Hello everyone and welcome to my first Rainbow Cup Best of 5 practice match video. I have some battles here with my friend Linden. Let's get into it. Round 1, I'm going to open with Typhlosion. He's going to go with Venusaur. Now, I think Typhlosion is a lot of fun, especially early on in the meta because of its moveset. Solar Beam, as you can see, nobody ever expects that move. Mine does have Shadow Claw, Blast Burn, and Solar Beam. I'm going to shield up this first Frenzy Plant and see if I can get another Blast Burn off, and we do. He's going to shield that Blast Burn as expected. It is a shiny Typhlosion, so you would expect the Community Day move. Typhlosion's done its job, though, so I'm going to let that Frenzy Plant go through and bring out Venomoth. I am enjoying Venomoth early on in the cup. The confusion damage on Venusaur is great. The Silver Wind does surprisingly well against a lot of the meta, including Quagsire, which you'll probably see later. I make a big mistake here and switch into Venusaur. As we all know, that Bug Bite is just going to eat Venusaur up. I throw the Sludge Bomb, but he's going to shield it. Fortress is his last Pokemon, though, so maybe we still have a chance. And we got the buff from Silver Wind. So Venomoth comes back in. He's going to drop a Heavy Slam on us, but we survive. And that Silver Wind is going to win us the match. Moving into round 2, I open Quagsire. He goes with Charizard. As we know, Quagsire is being touted as a good counter to Charizard early on in the meta because of that Stone Edge and its resistance to fire. He uses a Dragon Claw. I'm going to use an Acid Spray to try to soften up this Charizard and draw a shield. In comes another Dragon Claw. I go for the Earthquake and expecting another Acid Spray. He doesn't shield. That does massive damage on the Venusaur there. I've got some good options here, Charizard and Fortress. I decided to bring in Charizard to finish off that Venusaur. And yes, I haven't TM'd my Fire Blast into Dragon Claw quite yet. I hit Lantern with a Blast Burn, forgetting that this one has a Water Gun fast attack, and that's going to hurt my Steel typing on Fortress. So I'm going to try to make the best of this situation. As you can tell, the Bug Bite still chunks down that Lantern's health. Out comes Charizard. Obviously, a pretty bad situation for me. I'm going to throw a Heavy Slam. I think he lagged for just a moment there, but we continue the match. Out comes my Charizard. I do have shield advantage. We're going to defend this Blast Burn, or Dragon Claw. Okay, so that was some quality shield baiting right there. Even in review, I was a little bit lost. Great job on Linden buffing the Dragon Claw first. I lead Venomoth this time. He leads with Quagsire. Now, Venomoth does work on Quagsire. This is something that I just did not expect. We're going to shield this Stone Edge because you know that would do massive damage to Venomoth. We're going to throw the Silver Wind. I think about switching, but I decide to stay in and check that out. 3 more Confusions and Quagsire faints. Whatever comes in next, it's getting a Silver Wind. Still trying to get that buff, and we do. So with our buff, we actually are able to survive a lot of those Bug Bites. I throw another Silver Wind. He blocks, knowing that it could be devastating. I contemplate saving my Venomoth here, but I'd rather save that shield for later. Out comes Blastoise. Blastoise's Water Gun is going to do work to that Steel typing. I think I can fast move him down, but he gets out another charge attack, which is Rock Tomb. However, my Blastoise is all charged up. I use the Hydro Cannon on this Venusaur just because I know it's the least energy requirement. And I'm going for the Ice Beam going, and we get it. Linden decides not to shield there, but he Vine Whips down my Venusaur, and I know he's got a ton of energy, so I'm going to block. I predicted the Sludge Bomb, but it's actually Frenzy Plant. That's okay. We pull out the win. Round 4, I lead Charizard. He leads Venusaur. Obviously a great opening matchup for me. He bails immediately into Lantern. Now, do you see the Water Gun from that Lantern? It really wore down that Charizard really quick. I'm going to bring out Tentacruel here and shield that Thunderbolt. I'm going to try to hit Lantern with a Sludge Wave. Let's see if he shields. And he does not. Does pretty good damage to that water typing there. I'm going to shield this last Thunderbolt to protect my Tentacruel. Eyes on the switch clock. In comes Venusaur. I know this isn't good, but the Sludge Wave, if it goes through, will do a lot of damage. He ends up shielding that. Out of shields, here comes a Frenzy Plant. We expected that. We have 2 good choices here, Venomoth and Charizard. I decide to lead with Charizard, and it does have stored energy. He's going to block that Blast Burn. I'm out of shields, though, so let's see. Sludge Bomb faints Charizard. Always have to watch out for that when you're in that matchup. Venomoth is going to take on Charizard as their last Pokemon. Let's see how we do. I know we're double weak. Can we get another silver win? No. In comes a Blast Burn, taking down Venomoth. Linden takes that round. Round 5, I lead Kingdra, and he leads Raichu. Now, you would think because Kingdra has a water typing that it would be weak in this match. You do have to shield up, but as you can tell, that Dragon Breath is putting in work. He shield baits with a Brick Break. Great move by Linden to save some extra energy. He brings out Venusaur against Quagsire. I'm going to try to Earthquake him, see if I can trick him. A little bit of lag there. He shields the Earthquake. A little bit of lag for me again. That's okay. In comes a Frenzy Plant to finish off Quagsire. Not sure what to do here. I decide to bring in Kingdra again. I know I'm close to a charge move and that Dragon Breath will do work. Sludge Bomb, we shield. In comes the Outrage. He shields that as well. I'm going to try to fast move him down as quick as I can, and I swap, hoping I can catch a Frenzy Plant. And we do. In comes Charizard. I go for the Sludge Bomb. I know that's Venusaur's only chance, and he doesn't shield. Oh, he's out of shields. Sorry. In comes Kingdra. He hits that Dragon Claw, does massive damage. I think we can win, but then in comes one more Dragon Claw, and Linden takes this best of 5. Thank you so much. Please check out the links in the description, and I'll see you next time.